everybody. I'm going to show you how to do this second assignment for the color theory. This one has a lot more to it, okay? These have a lot more terms that you need to know. There's the color wheel, which you have to color in again. There's the definition of color, which you're going to have to fill in. You're going to have to color in the primaries, what makes the secondaries, and then color in the secondaries. Another word for intermediates, which are like the red, oranges, yellow, orange, the ones in between, is intermediate. This one says tertiary. They're interchangeable. I usually go by intermediate, but that's fine. Okay, then there's the color schemes, warm colors, cool colors, complementary, value, shade, tint. So you have to fill in some of these answers with your Apple Pen. Okay, the rest of them you have to color in. So you have these two images to help you, as well as the terms sheet or that page that has all of the terms for you from Monday. Okay, because the neutral colors will be on there and everything. So the first thing you're going to do is scroll all the way down, click that small image here, scroll up, download image, then you press the downward arrow and you're going to open it up. Then in this right upper corner you see markup. Okay, I like markup because you have more of the spectrum here. I tried uploading it to Sketches schools and you don't have as much, or you don't have as many colors to choose from, okay? So let me just go over this real quick. Ooh. Okay, so first you have to write in the definition of color, okay? Then in these boxes you have to color in, you have to go to your color wheel that I just pulled up, and you have to color those boxes in with the correct one. So it's very similar to what you did yesterday. I would like you to do this color wheel too. It does not hurt to do this again because a lot of people forget where the colors go, and you guys have learned only the primaries and secondaries. You never learned the intermediates, okay? And those are important to understand because you're going to be using those throughout this whole semester, okay? So by doing this color wheel again, it's just going to reinforce your understanding and of where they go. So you do have to color them in. Now it helps to zoom in. It also helps to change the size, okay? And then use the eraser if you kind of go over the lines. Luckily with this spectrum makes it so easy to pick like the red oranges and whatnot, okay? So the secondary colors, because there's a plus sign, so the secondary colors are, you know, the violet, green, and orange. So what makes violet is the red and the blue. So what you would do is, that was the wrong one. Put the blue in one and block it in real nice. Make these look neat. I am grading on neatness and of course correctness. So then the blue would go there, and then I would put the red there, and then the violet would go in this one. Okay, don't just scribble them in like this. I will take points off for that. This one's going to take you a lot longer to do, so I did make it more points, okay? Because this is a lot of the information you will need to know. We're going to be doing projects based off of this. So make sure you guys do it neatly, zoom in, clean up the edges. So then let me take that off. The tertiary or intermediate colors would be like the yellow, orange, yellow, green. So then you would have to pick them out, okay? So the cool colors, you're going to have to just pick 3 of them, okay? They could be the intermediates. So for example, a cool color could be like a blue-green. So you could pick a blue-green and just color it in there. You could pick a blue, a violet. So you could do the intermediates and just like the primary and secondary if you want. So I'd let you pick. Complementary colors, you have to pick the sets that I'm going to discuss with you now. So there's 3 sets. There's violet and yellow, okay? There's orange and blue, and then there is red and green, okay? So you could do those sets right in there. Then monochromatic has to do with one color plus its tints and shades. So let me explain this real quick because I am going to have you do this. So there's the value scale, but to make it easier, okay, let's see if I did this right. So what I'm going to have you do, because monochromatic is one color plus its tints and shades, that means the hue, which is the pure color, you're gonna pick one, okay? Then what you're going to do is use, I believe I'm going to put only, what I want you to do is split up this value scale and just evenly break it up into 4 lines. So you're gonna break it up 4 lines. Sorry, it took me a second to remember what I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to do a value scale basically, okay? Monochromatic means tints and shades. So the first thing you're going to do is pick a pure color, which is a hue. So let's do, I'm gonna do a red violet. I like red violet. Or in other words, magenta. All right, so I'm gonna X out of there. So I'm going to make this one, the middle one, the pure color. So like the red violet color. Okay, you're gonna color that in. Then you can either go dark to the right or dark to the left. It doesn't matter. So to me, okay, so there's my pure color. So I'm gonna go one darker and I'm going to put it in this next box. So what I'm doing is I'm showing that I'm going to use this color and make it darker to show the shades. And then to the right, I'm going to show my tints of that color. So I just went too darker. I just kind of broke it up that way. I know this looks horrible, but I'll use the eraser to kind of clean it up. Okay, now the pure color is in the middle, right? So now I'm gonna go lighter. I'm gonna go back to my pure color, go 1 down. So the middle one should have the lightest or the pure color. Then either to the right or the left, it doesn't matter to me. Go first one lighter, one darker, and then go a second one darker or lighter. Okay, because that shows me that you understand that it's one color getting darker and lighter on both sides. And then what I'm gonna do is clean this up a lot. So break that section up into 4. The other option I was thinking is going in school sketches and using that blending tool, but this just makes it easier because you have the darker scales. You have like the monochromatic scales already here, okay? So that's how you do that. The other ones are pretty easy. The split complementary, you just have to go back to the image and then color those in. There's the triad and then analogous, and then you have to color in the neutral colors, which are browns, grays, like a cream color. Those are ones that are not on the color wheel, so like black, white, so you could choose which ones you want to color in there, okay? Then you want to go to upload. I would do save image and then upload it back to the page that way, okay? So make sure this is nice and neat. This one's going to take you a lot longer, but this you'll learn a lot more from, okay? All right, hopefully this helps.